Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregate news show on YouTube. Look, look. It's gonna be drinking. Look, look. It's gonna be smoking. Look, look. It's gonna be swearing. Look, look. It's gonna be some. Look, look. So look, look. Here I come in 3. Look, look. 2. Look, look. 1. Bang! Welcome everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name's Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Great show in the multiverse. Bang! We have a great one for you today. Yeesh, with some bad information though. Daggone it. But look, look, we got a great one for you today. All right, so let's get right into this motherfucker. So look, brothers. All right, so we're going to talk about, the hearing that we had yesterday, right? So now we're going to talk about it again, but because they now actually talk about what was said in the hearing. Yesterday's story was just about there was a hearing. Today, some guys talk about it, and some of the politicians give their opinions in that and that. So it sort of expands on it. And I hope you all watched it. And also, this gives me an excuse to, bang, I'm going to pin the hearing. I'm going to pin that hearing to the comments in YouTube tonight. And I'm also going to retweet it again. You got to watch this multiple times. All right. And then, guys, I can't believe what I'm about to say to you. But there's going to be an explanation later. So just hold your horses when I say this, okay? India proposes a blanket crypto ban. I know. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about, yay, the Supreme Court told the RBI, the Central Bank of India, to go fuck themselves. They can't ban the crypto. Looks like some Indians just won't give up on this banning, and so we're going to get to it. All is not lost. We'll chat when we get there. I can't believe that. I that hurts. This story here, it's hurting. It's hurting. We'll get there when we get there. And so usually that would have been the last story because that's the biggest one, but we can't finish on that note because fuck that. So I got to finish on something happy. So bang, Wilshire Phoenix files with the SEC for a Bitcoin fund. Bang! So they're going to go at it again. The SEC already turned them down for an ETF once, so they think they've got the magic formula this time. They think they know where they're going to get price discovery and this and this and this and this. So you guys know how it all goes. So we're going to get to that when we get there. And then usually the usual shout outs and daily summary. So let's begin how we begin, brothers. We got some good news. We got some bad news. And then we got some funny news. So let's go. Bye. All right. What a day. Fucking no onboardings again, though, right? No onboardings again. This week has been onboard dry. You notice the past 2 weeks, right? I've been telling you guys, like, dang on, guys. Yeah, I got this VeChain story for you. Yeah, I got 2 more for you, motherfucker. Yeah, that's not happening this week. So it looks like they really pumped them all out the past few weeks. And now they're sort of taking a breather. All right, let's settle down. All right. All right, so let's do how we do, brothers. Price of Bitcoin, $9,463. And when I left yesterday, we're at 9,420. Oh, sorry. What the fuck, Shomari? Are you retarded or what? And when I left yesterday, we're at $9,320. I'm looking right at the number. I'm saying numbers that aren't even on the paper. I haven't smoked yet. No, I haven't. So I don't even understand why that went down like that. All right, guys. So we're at $9,463. Yesterday when I left, we were at $9,320. So we've gone up $143. Yay, we're rich. All right. Look, top 10 today, brothers. Usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, Binance Coin, EOS, and Cardano still holding on the number 10. Look, market moves of the day. Well, it looks like a bunch of, so yesterday was single to double digits down. Looks like we're in single to double digits up today. Well, actually, I don't see any double digits yet. All right, let's just say the usual. Single digits up, single digits down. Dang on it. Let's just keep it simple. Single digits up, single digits down. Look at VeChain, right? VeChain's in the 26 spot now. Right? They were way down in like 30-something a few weeks ago. Oh, VeChain up again, you motherfuckers. Here it comes. VeChain's about to become a penny. Look at it. What is it? 0.9668? Yeah, man. Here it comes. It's about to become a penny. Fuck. Well, more. More, I tell you. All right. I tell you, the ROI on that is going to be the most you're going to get. All right. What are we talking here? Oh, yeah. Single digits up, single digits down. I don't give a fuck. I'll still buy more, dag on it. I'm not stopping until that motherfucker reaches like 50 cents, 75 cents. I'll keep going. Fucking right. Told you, my price target's $1. So as long as it's under $1, bang, I'm buying. Well, I mean, we'll see, because, I mean, you could maybe get some better ROI off something else at that point. That was a little... Oh, sounds like some guys were fighting out here. Anyway, look, single digits up, single digits down. All right, look. Top 10 loser of the day, brothers. You see anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. Bye. Top 10 losers. Also, everyone was pretty green because these losses are nothing. Top 10 losers are Quant, Maker, Hyperion, Electronium, Day, Zilica, Unis, Said Leo, Divi, Paxos Standard, and Qcoin shares. Let's see who made money today, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, these gains are solid. Oh, there's the loop ring. Okay. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. 30% up when you come up with what I wrote you yesterday. Loop ring launching an Ethereum-based PayPal. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, 30% up, motherfuckers. Some guy told me something in the comments last night. He was like, well, what do you want people to do? They're taking profits. Well, you don't take profits when you have good news, my friend. I don't know what markets you trade in, but that's not how it works. You ride the good news, and you go from there. All right. I'm not sure what market he's in, but none that I know of. Nah, you're a good guy, brother. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. I'm telling you the truth. I mean, prices are supposed to go up on good news, not take profit on good news. That's not the time to take profit. Anyways, look. Fuck, top 10 there, brothers. Top 10, Lucrin, Theta, Verge, Digibyte, Wax, Kyber Network, Block, Stack, Aave, Ren, and Bancor. All right? Great. Well, let's see what the total market cap is. Some of the juicy gains. The market cap should have gone up. Yeesh, not much. All right. All right. Look. Market cap of the day is 268.7. When I left yesterday, we're at 263.7. So the market's gone up exactly $5 billion on the day. Let's look at total volume. Oh, you see that? The volume is way back down. Fuck this. Look at this. Look at the... Watch this. Hold on. Let me write this down. That's pretty funny. So 24-hour volume is 78.6. When I left you yesterday, we are at 104. 104.8. So we have gone down $26 billion, $26.2 billion. Now, what I told you about yesterday was a lot of people came and sold. Well, as you can see today, not many people came, but those who did come, well, they bought like a motherfucker, didn't they? Look at the green. So whoever was here today bought like crazy. Probably buying the dips from yesterday. All right. All right. Look. All right. Let's see what we got here. Bang. Congressman calls digital dollar hearing encouraging, but look out for privacy. And so, yeah, these are a couple things I wanted to talk about, and which I told you about. I told you about what the brother Justin said, right? One of our brothers, Justin here, he was talking about this in 2018. Well, if you have a purely digital dollar, these guys can program it. They can see it. They know what's going on. Now they could turn it off on you, right? And that's what one of the politicians was saying to one of the experts, like, but then they were saying, well, we wouldn't do ours like China. We would do ours an American way where it's freedom and liberty, right? We wouldn't do it the Chinese way where it's going to be straight up, we're watching every daggone thing you do. But also I'm reading this because I want this to give you some hope because it was bipartisan. You know what I mean? It was a bipartisan, it wasn't sort of like here in America, we got two parties only, Republicans and Democrats. And so this hearing, like usually here in America, if the Republicans like something, Democrats hate it. If Democrats like something, Republicans hate it. But this hearing was nice in that both sides were really just trying to wrap their heads around it, and no political party was like, this sucks, and the other one was like, this is good. They were both like, tell us how to do this, right? To the experts. And let me tell you something. That's the shit you want to hear. That's the shit you want to hear in America. When you only have two political parties and one party doesn't want to do anything, well, guess what? Nothing gets fucking done. So it's beautiful that both parties seem beautiful. Actually, I'll use the word that they're using in the title. It is encouraging that we're seeing a nice bipartisan interest in this topic. All right, so let's a positive interest in this topic, because you could also be all right, whatever. Let's just move on. Look, actually, fuck this. Let me just get a new one. So in a June 11th hearing before the Congressional FinTech Task Force, everyone seemed to agree. That's what you like to hear. Fucking politicians agreeing on shit. Everyone seemed to agree that they could improve financial inclusion by giving people more direct access to Fed accounts. So that was that shit I was telling you guys about, what was it, about a week ago, right? I was telling you about that, like, well, why have a bank account? You could just bank with the Federal Reserve direct. There's companies do it. Banks all do it. Like, they can easily expand that just to, okay, every American, you just have a Fed account. And in a Fed account, well, you just get interest paid to you, and yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, whatever, man. But why do you need a bank, right? I mean, like I told you the other day, the banksters here in America, like, here in America, you got to pay to take your own money out of a fucking ATM, right? Like, fuck all this. Like, all right, anyways, so just let's move on, though. That was just a bunch of gibberish right there I just said. It was a bunch of... All right, just let's move on. Which may operate using a digital dollar. What exactly a digital dollar looks like will probably be more controversial. So this is the part of it. I mean, they all want to do something. They all want to get into some sort of digital US dollar type thing. Now it's the question of, the devil is always in the details. Yes, I'd like a dollar. Yes, I'd like a dollar. Well, how would you like it? Well, I'd like it to do this and this. No, I think it should do this and this. That's where the argument's probably that's where the bullshit's probably going to happen. That's where the argument's probably going to happen. So, but the unity yesterday's hearing was encouraging. So did you guys watch it? I hope you guys watched it. I got to tell you, I watched it last night after I uploaded the video, and then I'm going to watch it again probably tomorrow when I'm fresh and ready and do it again. I like listening to hearings about 2 or 3 times because they're experts, right? And so they say stuff you kind of don't really know about. But then later on in the hearing, sometimes like that same topic will be brought up, but said a different way. And then it's like, oh, that's what that means, right? And so, so I like to go back and re-listen to them like 3 times is usually how often I listen to hearings. Well, depending on how, like this kind of hearing, I'm going to listen to this again for sure, right? And because you keep, every time you listen through, again, you hear more, and it makes more sense. Okay, so, but what is good? Fuck, Shomari. Holy, I'm just kind of yapping here. I mean, not that that's not normal, but just... Anyways, though, unity at yesterday's hearing was encouraging. Very encouraging. That was a beautiful thing to see. Congressman Warren Davidson, a Republican of Ohio, a member of the FinTech Task Force, as well as a noted crypto advocate, was pleased with the tone of the hearing overall. He was at earlier hearings for Facebook's Libra, which he saw as turning into an indictment of Facebook rather than a conversation about crypto. Exactly. Look. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. I told you about that. So this is the guy, he's on the same committee I told you about, the Financial Services Committee in the House. And so those are the hearings I was telling you about. The lady, Maxine Waters, she runs the committee. Fucking her and a bunch Yo, Democrats, Republicans, they were all yelling at Zuckerberg. Oh, they were accusing him of privacy, this, and selling this, and this. The kid didn't get I don't think one person was like, hi, Mr. Zuckerberg, I really love your platform, blah, 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 blah. Not one. And so that's what he said, right? It just devolved into an indictment of Facebook, right? But which is true. They ended up just shitting all over Zuckerberg all day when they should have asked about crypto and stuff, right? Like, ask about the topic you're there for. Don't just. So it was a wasted hearing. It's true, man. They don't like them, no Mark Zuckerberg. No, sir. These politicians don't like them, no Zuckerberg. They don't like Zuck and his daggone buck. I'll tell you that right now. No, sir. All right, hold on a second. Shit, someone's at my door. Hold on. 1 second. Bang! All right, there we are. All right, so, where are we at here? Oh, yeah, it's the encouraging. Oh, yes. And so, right. So the hearings before were just an indictment, right? Just basically, you piece of shit. They hate Mark Zuckerberg. And so, all right. So saying that, meaning that it was a bipartisan hatred of Zuckerberg. But yesterday we saw a bipartisan actual people wanting to learn stuff from these experts, right? Asking real good questions, not partisan sort of, well, blah, 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 like that kind of crap. When senators do that, they ask questions to get an answer to make their argument better. Nah, yesterday they were really just asking questions to learn, right? And so that's what was beautiful, I thought, about that hearing. So, Mr. Who is this guy? Congressman, what's this guy's name here? Warren Davidson. So Congressman Davidson, he says that, and so now we're down here. He says that it's not really partisan in terms of where people are on this issue. Davidson told the Telegraph. It was encouraging to have a meeting where it's not an outright rejection of it because it's a threat to the dollar. Because it is the dollar. Exactly. Like, now they're getting it, right? Okay, you're going to just digitize your dollar, right? Like, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change your GDP. It doesn't change how much that worker bee gets paid. It's just how they get paid, right? And how they use the money. But like he says, there's no reason to freak out because, well, it's just a dollar. It's still just a dollar, right? An earlier hold on, let me have a sip. But it's not just a dollar because if you read from when you watched it yesterday, well, you can program it, you could do stuff with it, and that's what makes it a little different. This, right? This is a fucking dollar. Money, cash, right? Some cash. That's a dollar. You can't fuck with it. You can't trace me. You can't do anything. I'm autonomous when I use this shit right here, right? Yeah, well, when you're on the blockchain, and especially a digital currency, right? You read about how, or yesterday, if you watched the hearing, the one lady said how China's doing it. Hey, right? That's not going to fly in America. Americans aren't going to put up with that kind of crap. Right? So, and that's where the devil is in the details. Right? Americans aren't going to put up with that. Okay, so in earlier conversations, Democrat members of the Financial Services Committee were especially concerned about crypto as a threat to U.S. sovereignty. Referring to chairwoman of the full committee, Maxine Waters, that's the lady that really hates Zuckerberg, who authored a bill central to yesterday's conversation, Davidson said, the fact that a version of this was included in the previous Democratic bill says that for some this is a priority, including the chairwoman. And so she's the chairwoman, she runs the thing. So it's up to her to pass bills through her committee. to get out to the floor of the House for a vote. Then they send it up to the Senate. The Senate yaps about it. Then they send it to the Senate floor for a vote. Then if it passes, off to the president. I mean, it's the same thing that happens in your country, I'm sure. I mean, unless you're living in North Korea watching me, it's probably the same procedure, right? Got to go through committee, come out of committee to the House, out of the House to your Senate, to the Senate, to your prime minister or president. That is how bills are made on Earth. All right, so, but what he said was he's happy because she included, so the chairwoman included this language in a bill that she, hold on, let me read it to you again. So, referring to chairwoman of the full committee chairman, was authorized, who authored a bill central to the statement, said that the fact that this bill was included in the previous Democratic, so she put it in her bill, a Democratic Party bill. So he's saying that, obviously that's amazing. If the chairwoman puts it in, I mean, she's the one who runs the thing, right? So that's the power, right? She's got the power. She's the chairwoman. So look, privacy remains a concern, and this is the problem, and this is the shit that Justin was talking about. I told you about Justin. Oh yeah, he'll talk to you about some scary stuff. And but that's what he said one day, man, to me in 2018. He just said it in passing, and I thought about it, but I never really sat and contemplated it for a while. But that's what he said. Like, if you're programming money, well, you can basically turn the money on and off. Like this dollar bill. Hold on. All right, like you can't. What I got here? Let me just grab a little. Let's grab a little bit and make an example here. I know. I'm reckless like that. I'm wearing cargo pants and I just got fucking bills just shoved in the cargo pockets. But anyway, that's how I roll. I don't roll with a wallet. I'm a little gangster, gorilla like that. So anyway, but so if you have money, if you've got programmable money, well, these dollar bills each have a serial number. This one's is MB70390100F. Now, if the government doesn't like me for whatever reason, I'm protesting something that they don't like or whatever, well, guess what they can do? They can turn off MB70390100F. And when I go to, if this were digital, obviously you can't turn this off, motherfucker. Weedman's going to take this right now. Actually, probably later tonight after I'm done uploading this. This is probably the bill I'll use. Look, settle down, brothers. But you see what I'm saying? Whereas if they digitize it, they could turn that off. Here's another one. ME83668971G. Turn that shit off. That's Shomari's money. Turn it off. That's spooky. That is some spooky ass, dystopian crazy talk. And so be careful what you wish for, folks. Be careful what you wish for. You want this fiat really gone? You really hated the fiat? It's so bad, is it? Well, your mom and dad raised you on it, didn't it? How'd you turn out? Not so bad, right? So you're an investor. So anyway, guys, be careful what you wish for. Anyways, though, Davidson was especially concerned that what everyone is talking about when it comes to digital dollar did not include some of the key advantages of the existing dollar, including privacy and autonomy. Exactly, privacy and autonomy. There we go. Let me bring out another one. This is private, autonomous. Bang, that's the advantage. That's the advantage. No big brother, government, agency, anything can see what I'm doing with this right now. Right? Bah! Just going to leave it there if I have to give him another example. I keep pulling them out of my pocket, crumpling them all. Right? And so that's what this guy's saying. He's saying that's the strength of cash. You have to have that characteristic that you're not really filtering transactions. And that's what the Republicans are about. The Republicans are saying, look, we're down with your little crypto digital money thing. Look, this is America. Liberty and freedom, fuckstick. You're not going to watch what I spend on this. You're not going to be able to watch me doing stuff with this. Well, the Democrats are a little more prone to surveillance, let's say. Well, let's not say that. Let's not. I don't want to say that. I don't want to. That's not true. Well, sort of, though. I'm not saying surveillance like they want to watch you like China, but, you know, they're so concerned about that. Okay, let me say it this way, the proper way. Sorry. In their zeal to be FATF compliant, they want to make sure, you know, no money laundering and no terrorist financing. And so, you got to watch people using this thing to make sure that's not happening. And so the Republicans are saying, we agree. We don't want terrorist financing, obviously, and we don't want money laundering, but we want you to be able to detect that with a minimal, if any, intrusion on the privacy of the citizens of America. Do you understand? All right. Yes. Right? They don't want you, right? The privacy and autonomy of an American. That's a bunch of bullshit. You're not going to invade that, is what the Republicans are saying. All right, so consequently, Davidson thinks that reaching consensus as to what a dollar means will take more time. Of course it will, I mean. I think there's still a long way to go until a shared vision of what this would look like. For me, the momentum on so many of these issues seems to be to further erode privacy. That if we do, so he's saying, look, you know, they seem the push seems to want to erode privacy. If we do it somewhat the opposite, that we reclaim some of that privacy that's been lost. That's the beauty of blockchain. And so you see how the Republicans are? They want to reclaim privacy through the blockchain. And Democrats want a little bit more surveillance. You know, FATF surveillance and stuff like that. So along the same lines, Kristen Smith of the Blockchain Association noted, for policymakers, it's important to know that the term digital dollar means different things to different people. In advance of the hearing, witness and former CFTC chairman Christopher Giancarlo, we've talked about him here many times, told Cointelegraph to look out for the range of expertise among the task force. There are members that are really far afield in their thinking about blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and in crypto assets and USCBDC. There are others who are more focused on specific concerns of privacy and of security. And so what he's saying is that the task force, that hearing was the task force of the overall committee, right? It was just a task force in the committee. And so he's saying that, well, you know, there's some people who are, you know, they're just looking at the whole bigger picture. But then there's some people that are focused on, like he says right here, the privacy and the security. Like, we want to make the security. We want to make sure this is private, right? And so, all right, you gotta, you know, satisfy everybody's concerns, right? That's negotiation. That's, you know, building regulations, building laws and everything. You know, everyone has a voice at the table, and you hash it all out and you come to something, which usually everyone doesn't agree on, but you get this and I get that, and bang, here's a law. All right, so look. So I just thought I'd go over it again because it went into a little bit more detail about the hearing. And like I said, I'm going to pin that hearing. So if you didn't watch the hearing yesterday, please watch it this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, whenever. You're going to learn a lot. That shit right there, when they were talking about programming the money, holy, bang, that just brought Justin to my head. Daggone. All right. So let's move on to this piece of shit right here. Bang! Indian government again proposes a blanket ban on cryptocurrencies. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? India, let me tell you a little something about India. You know, when the dot-com bubble happened, you know, India took 5 years. India took 5 years to network their country. Yeah, everyone else, we were all, you know, internet, emails and all this. India, nope. 5 years into the dot-com bubble before they finally realized, oh, well, the whole world is doing this. We have to just do it. Yeah. And these fucking morons. All right. So, okay, so hold on. Let me just calm down. This really upsets me. I just saw this right now, like right before I did the show tonight. This came out. Well, I guess it was 16 hours ago, but I just saw it right now, and so I added this to the show. So listen, Shomari, what does it mean? Is it going to be banned? We don't know yet. What I had something I wanted to say to you about this. Hold on. Oh, right. Now, I want you to remember this. Governments around the world are realizing the difference in this digital asset space. Let's call it the digital asset space. There are two types of digital assets. You've got your cryptocurrencies, the wannabe money stuff, Bitcoin, Monero, Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, all that stablecoin crap. And then you have distributed ledger technology providers. You know what I'm saying? Your VeChain, your IOTA, your Stellar, your Cardano, your Chainlink, your SingularityNet, right? Real companies, real tech companies, just doing stuff. And so I'm reading you this story right now. You know what's pretty funny? I have a story for you tomorrow, and you know what the fucking story is? I'm going to even read to you the title right now. I was going to do it tonight back to back, but I'll do it tomorrow for the Saturday. Listen to this. Indian government adopts Ethereum-based cargo portal for trade documentation. Bang! So that's what I want you to understand. I want you to get this through your heads. So it looks like they hate this wannabe money stuff. They are about to use, and I'm going to read this to you tomorrow. India is using Aetherium for port bill of landings. I told you about my uncle, right? He's a import exporter. Fuck, he used to talk to me about these bill of landing bullshits all the time. All the paperwork you got to go through just to send a mango from Jamaica to, I'm Jamaican. So my family are Jamaicans. And so my uncle has an import export company. He told me all about all the bullshit he's got to go through to send a fucking shipment of mangoes 100 miles from Jamaica to here. A lot. And that bill of landing thing is huge. And so watch. And so I guess why I'm bringing this up about, because we're going to read that thing tomorrow, is that India, I think that these crypto sites, you know that these guys are a little stupid and they don't do their due diligence. When they say a ban on cryptocurrencies, I think they mean the money stuff. Anything that wants to be money, nah. Your Bitcoin, your Monero, your Zcash, your Bitcoin Cash, your stable coins. Right? But this other stuff, I'm going to read it to you tomorrow. They are using the Ethereum network. They're about to right now. So I'm about to read this to you, but I don't want you to feel like, oh, fuck. Because actually when I read the title, I was like, oh, fuck. But then when I got to my brain, and then also when I realized, oh, they're going to use Ethereum, it's just like Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is for blockchain, not Bitcoin. Right? Oh, he loves him some blockchain. He doesn't like any of that wannabe money stuff, right? No, not at all. That's where we get the term blockchain from Bitcoin from Xi Jinping, right? In 2014, that's what the Chinese government said. And so I'm going to read this, but I want you to remember this. When we're reading the word cryptocurrencies in this, they mean that stuff that wants to be money. I think, I hope, I pray that it's not just this website is too stupid to say digital assets, right? Like if it said Indian government again proposes ban on all digital assets, well, now you're talking a bunch of fuckery. Like that would have really, you would have seen a tear in my eye on that story, but for a different reason than the fidelity. Guys, we lost India, motherfuck. All right. Shit, those daggone bastards over there. They're Hindu. They're supposed to be friendly. Look, but don't worry. I think they're fucking with cryptocurrencies, wannabe money. So let me have a sip, and then let's dive in, okay? Fuck, these Indians, man. They really put you on an emotional roller coaster, don't they? Sons of bitches. Fucking no cow eating motherfuckers. Tag on. All right, Hindus are supposed to be all peaceful and friendly, and you find your nirvana and your peace. Well, India, you're not bringing much peace to the crypto world. A lot of chaos and frustration, really. All right, so let's dive in now. Daggone these Indians. mean, an emotional roller coaster, right? All right, man. You've been here with me. Those of you who've been here. Fuck. So the Indian Ministry of Finance has proposed to legally ban cryptocurrencies within the subcontinent. And so now the problem was, all right, so let's just get specific about some government techie crap. Let's go into government nerd mode. So this is the Ministry of Finance. Right? So it's not the central bank. Like here in America, yeah, our central banksters can't tell, our fucking, our banksters what to do. But our Treasury Department can. Right? And so this is basically India's Treasury Department now. So first the central bank tried to fuck over crypto. The Supreme Court said, nah, dog, you're not allowed to do that. Well, now the Ministry of Finance is giving it a shot. What is their obsession? Are these people's obsession? Daggone it. All right, let me get one more sip again, because just daggone. Fuck. Right, what is their obsession? Your central bank tried to do it. Your Supreme Court said no. So you're like, hey, let's give this another shot. Let's use a different ministry of our government. Right? It's like an obsession. What are you doing this for? Like, I could see if this stuff caused some sort of problem in your country before or something. But you're just on this obsessed banning rampage. So this is different, though. So it is the Ministry of Finance. So they can say. And so they have proposed to legally ban cryptocurrency. In other words, all right, so let's read on and I'll tell you what's going to happen. Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you what they're trying to make happen. That's the way to say it. So I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know the future, but look, the Indian Ministry of Finance has proposed to legally ban cryptocurrencies within the subcontinent. With this, the Indian crypto community is met with yet another unexpected turn. The proposal will first be sent to the Union Council of Ministers. So that's the cabinet of Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. So it's going to be sent to his cabinet first and then forwarded to the Parliament for final review. And the Parliament, obviously, that's your Congress. So for you Americans, most governments in the world have what's called a Parliament. Here in America, we have what's called a Congress, because America likes to do things a little different. But it's the same thing. The lower chamber, the House, the upper chamber, the Senate. And so they're going to, these guys, the Ministry of Finance, are first going to send the proposal to Narendra Modi and the Union Council of Ministers. So those guys that would be like sending it to President Trump and having Mnuchin and, just our financial guys look it over. And then they're going to forward it to the Parliament. So that would be like, if the president says yes, so I'm giving you Americans an example. If the president says, yes, I agree with this, let's ban this, then they would sell it to Parliament for final review. Now, Parliament, those are the politicians that actually vote. Just like here in America, it's Congress that makes laws, not a president. He's just a president. He just signs laws. He doesn't make them. And that's the same in India. Parliament makes laws. Modi and his crew just sign them. But the problem with this is, all right, so let's forget that. I'm not going to say that. So the Economic Times report quoted a senior government official. A note has been moved by the finance ministry for interministerial consultations. So within the government, they're going to consult with each other. Only 3 months ago, the Supreme Court of India overruled the Reserve Bank of India's ban on banks providing services to individuals and companies dealing in cryptos. Just 3 daggone months ago. There's an obsession going on in India. I don't understand what the fuck your problem is. What their problem is. Not your problem. Their problem is. You know what I mean? A blow to the crypto dream. Look, brothers. This is a blow indeed. Well, the blow hasn't occurred yet. But these guys are planning a blow. They're planning a blow. I remember this. It doesn't mean that it's going to pass in Congress, in their Congress, right? So, but I mean, I'm not going to bullshit you. Narendra Modi, his party is in power right now. Yeah, and they have a parliamentary majority. So if Narendra Modi says, yeah, let's ban this, they'll probably have the votes to do so. His party has a big majority, a big mandate. That's why they're doing that shit in Kashmir, fucking with the Pakistanis. They shut down the internet in Kashmir and everything. Because Narendra Modi says, yeah, look at the overwhelming mandate I have. Look at how many votes I won by. I can do whatever the fuck I want. He's like a little dictator. Yeah, don't let that little Hindu, he's always doing the little thing. Don't let that fool you. He's a Indian nationalist. He allowed thousands of Muslims to get, when he was a governor in, I think it was Pradesh, something. I don't remember the province, but he was a governor in a province, and the Indians had an uprising against Muslims, because some Muslim got caught eating beef. You know, you're not allowed to eat beef in India. Cows are sacred. So some Muslim got caught eating beef, and so the Indian community started killing all these Muslims, burning down mosques, all that shit. Narendra Modi was the governor of that state when that happened. And you know what he did? Nothing. He didn't stop it. He didn't send the police out to stop the rioters from killing the Muslims until the United Nations and everyone were like, what the fuck? And then he finally was like, oh, I didn't notice. I'm sorry. Okay, stop it. Yeah, Narendra Modi, don't let that, oh, I'm a nice Hindu man with my little red dot on my forehead and I'm so humble. Don't let that fool you. He's an Indian Hindu nationalist. All right, so blow to the crypto dream. Last year, July, a high-end government panel headed by India's former finance secretary, Subhash Garg, had drafted a law to place a blanket ban on cryptocurrencies. It proposed to subject... Oh, yeah, we read this here. Remember last year, brothers? We read this. It proposed to subject crypto users to a jail term of 10 years. Yeah, if you're caught with one Bitcoin, look, 10 years in jail. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, you think I'm kidding. And a fine of 25 crore rupees, which is $3.2 million. Yeah, you get caught with one Bitcoin, homeboy, you're paying $3.2 million and spending 10 years in jail. Uh-huh. And this is what the draft read. So the draft read, no person shall mine, generate, hodl, sell, deal in, issue, transfer, dispose of, or use cryptocurrencies in the territory of India. Daggone, that's comprehensive. That is comprehensive legislation right there. Meaning, look, if we catch you with crypto, you're fucked, homeboy. You're fucked. Right? So, oh, wait. So I have some more to say about that, don't I? Hold on. Oh, yeah, but that proposal got squashed because the central bank did the thing. But this is the draft that they're bringing up again. This is, sorry. That's what I meant to explain to you guys. This wording here, that's what's in the law that they're using now, that they're about to send to the council and to the House in India. No person shall mine, generate, hodl, sell, deal in, issue, transfer, dispose of, or use cryptocurrency in the territory of India. Yeesh. Holy shit. Holy, that's so comprehensive, isn't it? That says it all. I mean, I'm not going to bullshit you. Whoever wrote that law, whoever wrote that section of the law, that's a smarty pants. That's a little smarty pants who wrote that. They were thorough. That is thorough. There is no ambiguity there about what they mean about this. But now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want you all to think about, though. When they say the word cryptocurrency, do they mean all this distributed ledger technology stuff? I'm about to read you a story tomorrow that shows you that the Indian government is using Aetherium for the bills of landing in their import-export stuff. Oh, yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you is this wording and all this stuff is harsh. But I don't think they mean regular distributed ledger technology provider. Your VeChain, your IOTA, your Stellars, your Cardanos, your Chainlinks, your Singularity Nets. Well, I hope and I think we'll be fine. I don't think that's what they mean. I think they truly mean cryptocurrency, things that want to be money. You've said that like 100 times already, Shomari. I know, but I want to make sure you get it through your head in that this isn't over. And also, let me just say this as well. Well, those Bitcoin guys, those crypto guys are actually doing stuff right now. The ban has been over for 3 months. The banks have been helping them out for a while, but then they just started again. So it's going to take a while for Congress, just like our Congress, to yap about this bill, to actually vote on it. Well, maybe by then, the crypto community shows the value of themselves to the Indian government and they won't ban it, right? Well, at least don't just ban the distributed ledger technology stuff. Don't ban the VeChain and the IOTAs and stuff. I don't give a fuck about that wannabe money crap, but the real stuff, right? The real tech companies, right? All right, we'll see. So very little was subsequently heard regarding the proposal from any government official. The new proposal has again inflicted fear in the Indian crypto community. Not just the Indian crypto community. I'm fearful over here, fuck stick, and I'm in South Beach. I'm fearful too, motherfucker. All right. Widespread panic and chaos when you talk like this. Dang on. If people were smart, there would be. If people were smart, they'd get out in the streets in India and fucking, yeah, like this guy. Everyone's protesting for the black guy, Floyd, who got killed here, right? Now we're getting police change. Like the police are gonna have to wear body cameras, and they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to change a couple rules. You're not allowed to chokehold anymore, and you're not allowed to do stuff. Yeah, that's what. Look at here, India. You better get out in the street and start protesting, Floyd style. Get this crypto rolling. Daggone. Shit. That's the truth, though. This guy died and everything. Think about all the black guys that get killed every year. Yeah, about every month there's always one on TV, right? Last couple days it's gone. Right? This guy got killed this time, though. Yeah, actual change is going to happen, right? The governments are, the police departments are already changing. Biden and the federal government are already proposing police reform. So, let me say something about this guy's death. This guy's death was special, and it's causing change. Look at all the black people you see getting killed by the cops in America every year, probably about one a month. They like to keep up a good quota, one a month, right? But nothing happens, right? Everyone mourns, prays, and then moves on. This one is different. Why was this one so different? I'm asking myself, like, what's different about this guy? I mean, we've seen guys get already choked out, say, I can't breathe. All right? The New York guy, the guy who got killed in New York, choked. What's different about this one is that it was an 8-minute video. That's what the difference was. Every time you see a black guy get killed by the cops, it's like a 20-minute thing. Sorry, not 20-minute. It's a 20-second soundbite clip. It's usually just, they choke the guy, I can't breathe, and then it's over. Or, pop, they shoot the guy, he drops down, it's over. This one was different, wasn't it? It was 8 minutes, an 8-minute video. And every single person, around the world had to watch that. And every single person watched a man getting slowly suffocated and asphyxiated at the hands of someone with power and authority, a badge. That's what made it so crazy, right? Cops kill blacks every day, and they kill whites and Hispanics, but you just don't hear about them because they don't have an Al Sharpton. But the blacks you hear about, and so they kill them every day. But what made this special was every person watched this video. It was 8 minutes long, right? Minute 1 and 2, you're like, oh, you fucking cop, get off that guy. Minute 3 and 4, the guy's begging for air. You're like, yo, get off that motherfucker, asshole. All right, man, stop. By minute 5 and 6, you're like, yo, you fucking pig, what the fuck? You're killing him. By minute 7 and 8, the guy had stopped even moving or talking. Now you're just like, is he dead? What's going on? Oh my gosh, what? Did I just watch a murder? It shocked the brains of people. It was a snuff film. We watched an 8-minute snuff film worldwide. And that's why you had worldwide protests. Black dudes that get killed all the time. Pop, pop. Yeah, no one complains about that. I mean, there's always a little complaint, like I said, and little prayers. But when everyone in the world had to watch an 8-minute death of a man, well, you didn't have to. I mean, you didn't have to click on the link, but you know you did. Yeah, look at the range of emotions you went through. The first 2 minutes, you were just like, well, all right, well, you got him. Oh, that's mean. Get off him. You know, he's handcuffed. Let's go. Third and fourth minute, you're getting angry. Like, hey, get the fuck off him. He said he can't breathe. What the fuck? Fifth and sixth minute, you're fucking super. Get off him, you fucking pig. You fucking piece of shit. By seventh and eighth minute, you were no longer angry. You were just like, oh my gosh. Is that man dead? Did I just watch a murder? That's what changed everything. That's what made this thing, this one different than all the others. All right. Well, anyways, what the fuck am I talking about that for? Aren't we in? Why did I get into that? What the fuck? Well, anyways, all right. So I don't remember how we even got there. What? To the riots and stuff. I must have been talking about riots and stuff. Protests. Oh, I was telling the people. That's right. Exactly, Indians. You got to get out there and protest to make change. That's the only way change happens. All right? Took a lot of black guys and a lot of protest, but bang, we're finally going to get some change. So look, India, get out there. No crypto. Like here in America, we say no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Well, look, India. No crypto, no peace. No crypto, no peace. That's how you got to do it, brothers. I don't mean to diss our protest. If you're a protester or something, I agree with what you're saying. You want police reform. I agree with police reform. So I'm not diminishing your thing. But come on, India, let's go. Learn from America here. No crypto, no peace. No crypto, no peace. Break a few things. Yeah, just a few. Not much, just a few. Break a few things. Loot a few things. Look. Watch the Americans. They know how to get her done. Oh, yeah, America knows how to get her done. Little chanting and little yelling. All right, soccer mom and dad out in the day. No justice, no peace. Yeah, then when soccer mom and dad go home to feed the kids, yeah, well, just a little looting. Just a little bit. Yeah, a little destruction. Make the politicians focus on what you're talking about. Just a little bit. Look. No crypto, no peace. No crypto, no peace. All right, let's move on, guys. Daggone, that was a long story. Anyways, very little was subsequently heard regarding the proposal from any government official. So the new proposal has again inflicted fear in the Indian crypto community. Oh, we already got here. No, like I said, it's inflicted fear in the South Beach Shomari crypto community as well. So while much enthusiasm was seen in the crypto space in the past 3 months, as new startups sprouted to push crypto adoption across the nation, this proposal could be a hard blow to all businesses and individuals involved in the space. Could be. It doesn't mean it is. Could be. This is not passed. This is not law yet. They're just proposing. There's been a lot of proposals in the world of politics that don't make it into law. So don't worry. Yet. Don't worry. I'll tell you when to worry. Companies such as Binance and OKX that have been expanding their foothold across India would have to pull back. Speaking to reporters, an official of corporate advisory firm AKM Global said that if the law were to be passed as it was drafted last year, it would completely decimate the crypto industry in India. It would, obviously. I mean, listen to the fucking wording. I mean, decimate. That is more comprehensive. Whoever wrote that, daggone. That's no person shall mine, generate, hodl, sell, deal in, issue, transfer, dispose of, or use crypto. Shit, that is a blow. If something like that does get, that's it. Then we can just forget about India. There's much, but let me tell you something about that. If they pass that, yeah. Well, when the rest of the world blockchain's up, yeah, India will smarten up and get back on board. These fucksticks. We want them on board now. Daggone it, right? That's the problem. I mean, they're going to be on eventually. I mean, that's not an issue, but now. I got hodlings now. All right, there's much to be revealed regarding the proposed law, as no clarifications have so far been provided about what restrictions they might include. So I just had to warn you about that. That's in the pipeline in India. They're going to send it to Modi and his cabinet. If Modi and his cabinet agree, they're going to send it to Congress. Like I said, Narendra Modi's party, they have a majority in Congress. And so we'll see, guys. We'll see. All right, enough of this sad shit. Let's get to bang. There we go. Holy, that was so sad. We got into bannings and protests and tag on. All right, well, here's some good news. Let's get some fucking good news. Wilshire Phoenix files with the SEC for a publicly traded Bitcoin-backed fund. So they're going to try it again. So Wilshire Phoenix tried to, they applied for an ETF by the SEC, and the SEC denied them. And so they're gonna give another shot with it's a tradable Bitcoin fund, but it doesn't look like an exchange traded fund. There's something a little different about this thing, and the way they've structured it and everything. So let me get a sip and then we'll get into it. And that's why when I tell you guys, like, Shomari, how do you know there's going to be a fucking tsunami? Well, you know how much an SEC application costs? Yeah, to do a fund at the SEC, I mean, well, in America, but to apply to do it through the SEC, yeah, tens of millions of dollars. Yeah, you know what kind of lawyers it takes to write a fund proposal to the SEC? Yeah, they're specialty lawyers. There's probably only 100 of them in America that can write that for you. Those guys charge like $10,000 an hour. To write an SEC proposal is, millions of dollars, millions. You just don't, it's not some little dickhead lawyer just around the corner you call and he'll write you up the papers and you get to file. No, that's not how it works. And so when you ask me, Shomari, how do you know? How do you know there's going to be a tsunami? Well, motherfuckers don't keep spending tens of millions of dollars just for an application, which they could get denied. Remember, they get denied. Yeah, well, they don't get a refund. Oh, SEC application denied. Psh. Yeah, well, they don't get a refund. That's $10 million blown. So, or like the Winklevoss kids, right? They did 3 ETFs. Yeah, I'd say about $10 million in ETF proposal. $10 million. All right, we're going to try another one. $10 million. All right, we're going to try another one. I know they're billionaire kids, so they can afford it. $10 million to them is like a Starbucks coffee dust. But still, you're not just doing that for nothing, right? I mean, even if you are a billionaire, you're not, losing $10 million still can't feel good, right? When you get denied, right? Like, fuck, that's $10 million down the drain, right? All right, guys. All right, so let's move on. Let's just read. Oh, but that's what I was trying to tell you. So that's how. Wait, what's going on with my fucking mouse here? What the? Sorry, guys. Sorry. My computer just. Well, it wasn't my computer. It was my dumb ass. But all right, there we go. Well, yes, I'll blame it on the computer. Yes. So look. Alternative investment firm Wilshire Phoenix has filed an S-1 registration statement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, for a publicly traded Bitcoin fund in line with regulation. The registration reads, the shares will provide investors with exposure to Bitcoin in a manner that is accessible and cost efficient, without the uncertain and often complex requirements related to acquiring and holding the Bitcoin. Acquiring or holding the Bitcoin. All right. Wilshire's new Bitcoin commodity trust aims to have its shares available for public trading on OTC Markets Group, Inc.'s OTC QX Best Marketplace. Yeah, that's pretty niche. Once issued, shares of the trust can be bought and sold throughout the trading day like any other publicly traded security, the filing added. Wilshire product backed by Bitcoin. So similar to Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, I can't believe that Grayscale thing. That's just unbelievable. I had some buddies here who watched the videos, and they were like, Shomari, man, I saw you freak out about Grayscale. I'm like, well, aren't you? Like, what the fuck are they doing that for? So look. All right, let's just move on. Let's stick with Wilshire. Similar to Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, Wilshire's BCT aims to allow the retail public to buy Bitcoin via shares of stocks on the mainstream market, with each share backed by Bitcoin and priced according to Bitcoin's going market rate. The value of the Bitcoin held by BCT will follow a Bitcoin price index listed by the CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So, the CME offers futures contracts, right? And so they're going to use the price discovery of the CME for their price discovery for their, what's this thing called again? Bitcoin backed fund, all right. It's not an ETF, it's a different thing. Because it's not exchange traded, it's just traded in this place, OTC markets, OTCQX best marketplace. So very niche, very niche market. Where were we? Oh, okay. Well, similar to Gates Trust, Wilshire BCT aims to allow the retail public to buy Bitcoin via shares of stock on the mainstream market, with each share backed by Bitcoin and priced according to Bitcoin's going market rate. Okay, so you're not going to get grayscaled in the 700% premium. The value of the Bitcoin held by BCT will follow a Bitcoin price index. We just read this. Okay, listed by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or CME, known as the CME CF Bitcoin reference rate. So that's where they're going to get price discovery. So when you have a fund, well, it's full of stuff. A fund is a basket of assets full of shit, or one asset, whatever, or a bunch of assets. And so you have to price those assets inside. And that's called price discovery. So you have to tell the SEC, well, if I want a Bitcoin fund, so boop, hey, SEC, I'm going to have a fund and I'm going to have a whole bunch of Bitcoins inside. We have to tell them, well, where are you going to get the price of those Bitcoins from? Right? And so that's called price discovery. And so, or BRR. The index tracks Bitcoin price across multiple industry exchanges, which is the same rate used by the CME to cash settle its regulated Bitcoin futures. CME, in part, uses the rate for pricing its Bitcoin futures trading products. So you guys know the CME uses 4 exchanges for its price discovery. It takes the price of Bitcoin from 4 exchanges, averages them, and that's the price of our Bitcoin. And so this company here, all right, what's the name of this shit again? Oh, Wilshire Phoenix, that's right. They are going to use the price discovery of the CME. So the CME's for and the aggregate and then the price, they're going to use that price. All right. Just so you get it. CME in part use the rate for pricing in Bitcoin futures trading price. All right. So GBTC, however, often bears a high premium. Wait, where are we going on here? Okay, so, all right. GBTC, however, often bears a high premium, meaning customers pay notably higher prices compared. Oh, the grayscale one. Oh, GBTC. Okay. So they're shitting on the grayscale one. Exactly. I read to you that the other day. 700%. That's fucking crazy. So GBTC, however, often bears a high premium, meaning customers pay notably higher prices, 700% higher, compared to buying actual Bitcoin on the crypto market. Notably, this includes 2% annual fee for custody. Obviously, you got to pay for them to custody your stuff. So that's what I was saying. You know, if Grayscale was like, look, you know, the Ethereum is $142, but I'm going to have to charge you $180. Yeah, I got to custody it for you. I need some money for that. Yeah, fine. You know, everyone's got to make a little cash, but 700%, that's a raping. The new filing from Wilshire Phoenix proposes a lower fee of only 0.9%. So, except for transaction costs associated with the purchase and sale of Bitcoin, the trust's primary recurring expense is expected to be the sponsor's fee, which will be determined by applying an annual rate of 0.9%, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, just the fuck. They're going to make their money off of custodying it for people. All right, that's what that meant. Yeah, so it was a bunch of corporate speak. We're going to custody it. We're going to charge money. Bang. That's what you should have said. So, the fund uses, bang, Fidelity for custody. I forgot about that part of this story. So, Wilshire Phoenix has had a well-known relationship with Coinbase for many years. But according to this new filing, has tasked Fidelity Digital Assets with hodling. You dang on all right. You dang on all right. Fucking Coinbase, that ghetto ass shit. Look, we're going with Fidelity. We're rolling with the big boys, withholding the funds underlying Bitcoin in custody. The filing also named several other large financial institutions such as Broadridge Financial Solutions and UMB Funds. Blah, blah, blah. They've reached, Cointelegraph has reached out for more info, but none has come yet. So anyway, bye-bye. So here we go again. It looks like, I don't know. I like when I hear these SEC filings. You know, it kind of gives you something to hope for. You know, I'm a stone cold killer. You know, I'm a market killer, but just, you know, I'm still human. I want to, you know, I want to hope for something, like something to come to the future. And so, and, you know, any SEC, that's the problem. The SEC has not approved anything. The first SEC approved cryptocurrency, digital ledger technology, asset fund, whatever they approve, bang, like everyone's going to be doing it. And so, you know, it's okay to have a little hope, right? It's okay to have a little hope with this one. So let's see. I mean, it's not an ETF, and they're only exchanging it on this shitty little OTC Markets Group, Inc.'s OTC QX Best. I mean, so that's quite the niche market space. But, I mean, once one gets approved, it's a copycat world. Everyone else will be applying for them too. And so let's just hope, guys. All right. So that's it. Let's move on. Bang. What we got here? Benji, Spy Lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. Edwin. Liberal, see you, brother. Bang. Yo, man, I hope that Binance shit worked out, homeboy. Fuck. Bang, brother. That's our brother right there. Binance fucking with my homeboy right there. Binance fucking with my homeboy. Who you fucking with, homeboy? All right. Look. Joe. Founder, CEO, Luna Crush. Bang. All right, buddy. Bam. Look. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. What are you talking about, Bam? TV News. What, Bam? Fidelity in the house. Oh, yeah. You know, I like a little Fidelity in the house. What are you talking about, Bam? Now you're getting me excited. According to the SEC filing, the Bitcoin in Wilshire's publicly traded fund will be held by Fidelity. Oh, yeah. That's what we just read. Yes, BDM. Of course they will. Bang. Good news. Good news. And actually, this is literally the story I just read to you, so we don't need to go into that again. Bye. Look. There's all the miscreants. Let's check them out. We got some new people. Jamie Lewis. Oh, look at this girl. Bitcoin donations. Oh, sweetie. You ain't got to be. You're going to be begging for change, girl. Go get yourself a job. Look. Bye. Edward Ditko, the Ditko family. The family crypto together stays together. Bye. Sweetie. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bye. All right, so let's finish it up. Let's wrap up the week of our Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin, fucking bullshit like that. Crypto, real money. So as you guys know, so like I told you guys, I got all out. And so let's go with this one because this is the one I was showing you all week. So like I showed you, I got in early in the week, cashed out here, which was stupid because as you can see, it retraced a little bit then. Went more. So I didn't make this money. But then once I knew that we were going to go down, I got in here and wham. I cashed out last night right after I spoke to you. And as you can see, boom, it retraced, which was smart. And the same thing, I did the same thing all night long. Bang, bang, bang. I made the money, cashed out right there. What else do we got? Wait, what was this one? Oh, yeah, I cashed out right here. Again, same thing. And then it retraced on me. And actually, I had entry orders. I was trailing an entry order up. So I guess you could say I also missed that money because I actually had entry orders. And then about 9 this morning, I just actually closed all my trades and all my entries. And then just a bunch of bullshit retraces. Same thing here, right? I cashed out here. It retraced. I took out my entry. Yeah, this one. Right? Like I was going for down here. Right? And it got up there. I cashed out. And then it's still... So I missed a little money today. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you guys is I made the money this week, right? Like you saw, and I'll show you again. I'll show you this one. So this one, right? I made the money in the beginning of the week. That was Monday. Then Tuesday, and then I cashed out. Tuesday, well, it decided to keep going. Ouch. I missed all that money. Wednesday, retraced. And then when I realized we're going to go down, I got in and I rode it through Thursday and into early Friday, which was yesterday when I spoke to you. And then I cashed out right there. And I was waiting for a retrace, but I actually had an entry right here. And then when I saw the price go up more right there, I pushed the entry up right here. And then later in the morning, I actually just, I don't know, not lazy, but I just was like, fuck it, I'm going to close up the day. And so I closed out the trade. But as you can see, if I had kept the trade open, I would have got my entry and I would have still made 100 more pips right here. So I left money on the table. Right, I left. So this is the trade. Let's go over it again. Made the money here, missed that money. Made the money here, missed this money. So that's the life of a trader, right? Like, well, of my week anyway, made money, but so I didn't lose any money the week. I made money all week, but just as I told you, as a trader, I get more angry about the trades I miss, right? I don't really give a fuck about the losses. I mean, everyone loses trades, but it's when I'm in something and then I cash out and it continues. That pisses you off more than losing a trade because I'll just make that up the next trade. All right, so yeah, and I hope you made money. I think she did because she gave me some good sort of tweet. So let's see. Bang. All right, let's get back to crypto. All right, where are we here? All right, so sweetie, look, hope you made that money. Bang, which she did. Mr. Percy. Look, let me see by the bang. Yeah, drop it, you son of a bitch. Look, bang. Look, bang. Look, bang. Yes, wrong cash. Got you, wrong cash. Let me see by the bang. Bid him. Oh, we already got you bid him. Fuck it, this is already here. Can't just say your name and not give you one. Bang. There we go. I was too joyous. I was just throwing them out there. Ratster, let me see you, brother. Our brother from Prague. Look. Bang. FinTech finance. All right, what are these guys about? All right, let me light one last smoke for the week. Let's get these shout-outs out. Wrap this puppy up for the week. FinTech finance. What are you about, FinTech? FinTech finance reports on all things FinTech, RegTech, PayTech, InsureTech, and LendTech with a kick-ass magazine and amazing weekly episode. All right. Bye. Welcome. Sloppy. Look. Holding down the T-dot. Look. Let everybody see you, brother. Bye. Whoop. Bye. Yes. Deep Entertainment. Soul, brother. Look. Let everybody see you, brother. Bang. That was a good piece of soul right there. You got there, DP. That was a fine piece. See how deep that one went? That was a good one. All right, Sheila Johnson, what are you about? Oh, you're the TA only trader, mentor, hardworking, honest, positive. Good girl. Look, Sheila. Bye. D girl. TA only trader. What do you trade? Hit me up in my private comments. What do you trade? What are you in stocks, bonds, options? What are you doing? Bye. Look. We got, what's this here? Another girl here. Bitcoin donations. Oh, this is the girl that was begging for change. Miguel, this is the guy who, he said he only made the account to follow the best show in the multiverse. Bang, brother. Okay, and what are you talking about? Have a little doubt if I will buy Ethereum instead of Chainlink or Stellar. I know the price shouldn't be looked at, but 20 million in market cap is a bit much comparing to those two. Plus, the grayscale premium stories makes it also harder to choose. Who will be the winner? Who will be the winner? Well, I put it to you this way. When it comes to Ethereum, you have to look at it as something else. Ethereum is not a company. It's just a thing, right? It's just going to be a global, well, it's not going to be. It is just a global blockchain that anyone can use without fucking vendor lock-in, as long as you can pay the gas. And so when it comes to things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, because they're not locked to a company, well, you don't have to look at what is this company valued at. You just look at it as, I don't know how to explain it to you, but just you look at it differently, right? It's sort of a universal thing. Like, how do you price air? How do you price water? Right? It's not a company. It's not anything. It's just out there. And so, I mean, I'm not telling you what to buy or anything, brother. You know, I don't tell people what to buy here. But I'm just telling you, in my opinion, Ethereum is limitless, because as long as you can accommodate all those companies that are going to use it, well, your Ethereum will grow forever, right? That's the difference. It's worth as long as people keep, I mean, so is every company, but this is different in that it's not owned by a company. And so corporations are going to be more apt to launch on Ethereum than they will some other things, because of what? What do we learn that the big boys care about? What's the secret sauce? No vendor lock-in. There was a bug right there. No vendor lock-in. So, but I don't know, brother. You know, bang. Anyways, Miguel, love you, brother. Whoop, whoop. Did I give you it? Bang. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. We got Luke. Haven't seen you for a while, Luke. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. Murphy followed me. All right, new follower. Who's this guy? Murphy. What is that? A French flag? Is that French? Well, if it is, bonjour. Bang. What's this? Oh, Ronkez, you son of a bitch. Look. Sneaky bang. Nice try, fuckstick. Look, look. Son of a bitch. Bye. Look, bye. You get the same treatment just because you change your little logo. You get the same treatment. Bang! You always got to get it wrong, Kaz. You can't let them get too comfortable. You got to bang them quick. All right. Derek Snowden. Live with you, brother. Bang! All right, what we got here? Oh, that's Edwin? Oh, well, since I'm on Edwin again. Bang! It's our brother right there. Oh, this is the guy I'm talking about. So when I tell you guys the past couple days, Justin, this is the guy that told me about, well, not told me about, but just speculated about is the best way to say it. About, well, if you go to a full digital currency and they can program it and they can do all this shit to it, well, they could just turn your money off. Hey. Right? If I'm a dissident, if I'm let's think of something. Let's think of a country right here. Oh, no, let's look at Venezuela. If you're protesting against me, I could just turn your money off. Well, there you go, fuckstick. How you like that protest? You know what I mean? Like, you could do nefarious stuff if you're that kind of regime, right? And so, yeah, that's some serious shit. I remember that from 2018 because it really made an impact in my brain. I was like, fuck. That's an interesting concept. All right. Love you, Justin. See you, Justin. You know I do. Bye. Cardano report. What are these guys about? Cardano. Scientific research, first approach, high assurance, Haskell programming, complemented with formal methods, academic peer-reviewed, third-party security audit. Bang, bang. All right. Cardano report. Bye. All right. That was. Oh, and you followed me? Well, you get another bang for that Cardano report. Bye. There you go, buddy. Look. Biniam, what's Biniam talking about? What? Oh, he got the inheritance. Edwin asked Justin. So Justin apparently, I guess, got that inheritance thing for his kids. So, this guy's a wife and kids guy. He's a computer programmer. And so, full respectable father and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah. So he asked him, didn't you get the inheritance a long time ago for your kids? And actually, he did say that. He said, yes, I did, but I didn't do it yet. He said, I bought the safe keys, but haven't set them up yet. And then, so that's that conversation. But then Biniam said, yes, I did. So Biniam actually got his kids the inheritance thing already. Oh, and that's what. And so the thing that, let me look at show you the thing that Stefan showed me yesterday. Well, showed us. Well, I guess me, but I showed everybody. But where was that thing that Stefan showed? What the fuck? I hate scrolling up and down in Twitter. Hold on. Let me look at what the thing Stefan showed. What was that thing? The fuck? Anyways, you remember that? Oh, this thing right here. So this thing that Stefan was talking about. So this thing actually is some sort of inheritance thing. All right. So I just felt like I should say it because I totally fucked it up last night. I didn't know what it was. I just looked at it for the first time right there. So what this thing is it's for your inheritance. You know, so you die, your kids get, you know, your favorite kid gets 10 Bitcoins and the other kid gets 5, you know. I'm just kidding. Of course, you don't favor a child. They're all good. They're all sweeties. They're all little angels, aren't they? I don't have kids. I wouldn't know. But I'm sure that's how a parent feels. I hope so. Look. All right. So that's what that was about. All right. And then Biniam says, CB News. Yes, Biniam, what? CB News. Cardano, IOHK, and Global Blockchain Business Council join Hyperledger. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. We'll see what comes out of that. I have nothing to yap about that, but just doesn't surprise me. Bang. Oh, look at Sweetie here. This is so funny. She's laughing her ass off. If she made all that, she was like, hold on. Sweetie was just like, look. Where was she? Well, Sweetie was just like, what she got in the AUD USD last night. She was like, bang. And then I think she took the retraces because she said she took a retrace in some other shit. She tweeted me privately. Sweet. She's happy as hell. Look at this shit. Watch this shit. Yeah. Sweetie's all happy right here. Watch this one. She put this thing up here. Where was it? Where's Sweetie? Here it is. Look at her. She's just laughing. Oh, yeah, Sweetie. Ha ha. She said, look. Dollar bills, y'all. Dollar bills, y'all. Boom, boom bills, y'all. Big bills, y'all. Making them bills, y'all. We're in the market, y'all. Shorting big time. Going long time. Making big money on that retrace. Don't know you about it, but I got the money in the place. Yeah. That's how it goes. Dollar bills, y'all. Obviously, she's a better rapper than me. Her songs are good. That was a little lame freestyle, but that's what she's doing. She's just bang, bang, bang. Look. Yes. Love you, Sweetie. See you, Sweetie, and I will see you soon. Bye. Daggone right. All right, that's enough. Isn't it? Ricardo, tutto, brother. Bye. There, brother. See you, brother. Whatever. Fuck all that. Look. Let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome to the Death Star. Look. So we had a great show for you today. All right. So Congress digital hearing. So the reason I brought up that, I mean, we already talked about it, and I posted it, and I'm going to post it again tonight, and I'm going to tweet it again tonight. I'll probably be tweeting it all weekend. I want you guys to watch the daggone hearing. Just so you get a mind of, well, what would a digital dollar really look like? What would it be like? As you can see, everyone's about that digital dollar. Republicans and Democrats are about it. But it's, well, what form is it going to take? Yeesh. Republicans are saying, look, we want this thing to be digital. But we want it to be like some straight cash, homie. Democrats, on the other hand, you know, they're all worried about the terrorist financing and the stuff. Terrorist financing and the money laundering. So we'll see how that goes. But the fact that they're talking about this is so great. And like I said, this is the Financial Services Committee. Maxine Waters, she hates she hates Mark Zuckerberg. She hates that whole Libra thing. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. So she's trying real hard to get legislation passed before this guy gets his Libra passed. Not passed, what do you call it? Launched. And so, yeah, we'll see. The race is on. The race is on, though. We'll see. But that's the thing. It looks like there's going to be a digital American currency. Like, because both parties were like, yes. So that's not the question. It's just a question of what form will it take? What shape will it be, right? What will it be like? But in my opinion, it looks like to me, having watched many hearings in my life, they're not complaining about whether there will be a digital currency. It's just, how will it be? All right, that's how we got to say it. Devil's always in the details. All right, and then secondly, this shit. India proposes blanket crypto ban. Now again, like I told you, I have a story tomorrow. That I'm about to read you. Yeah, they're using Aetherium for their ports. Yep, I'm going to read it to you tomorrow. Saturday show, we got the blah, blah, blah. So I personally, this is just my fucking opinion. I haven't read this anywhere or anything, but this is a market guy. And just a person who's been reading all this shit for a little while, like just, countries don't like cryptocurrency. They don't like the stuff that wants to be money. Right? Xi Jinping don't like it. Nobody does. There's no country out there. I think Japan is the only one that kind of was like, yes, right? They're the only ones that said this is legal tender. In all the world, I don't think there's any other one. Yet. I don't know about yet, but we'll see. But just, and so they don't like that wannabe money stuff. But in terms of distributed ledger technology providers, your VeChain, your IOTA, your Stellars, your Chainlink, your Cardanos, your Singularity Nets, I don't really think they have a problem with that, because I'm about to read you a story tomorrow. Like I said, the government of India is using Aetherium. So what I'm trying to say is, don't be afraid of the wording of that. India proposes blanket crypto ban. When you hear the word crypto, they mean the cryptocurrency, the wannabe money stuff. It doesn't say they're planning a blanket digital asset ban, which in that case, but there's a difference between cryptocurrency, stuff that wants to be money, and a thing like VeChain that, we're going to authenticate your goods. What's the problem? So I guess what I'm trying to say, I'll wrap this up here for the India story. I'll just try to say this is, obviously I had to report that story, but because it's big. But what I'm saying to you is, I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think they'll come to the conclusion where if they're going to ban crypto, it'll be cryptocurrencies, wannabe money. They're not going to ban your Ethereum. They're not going to ban your fucking Stellars and Litecoins and the rest of these. Well, maybe Litecoin, because Litecoin wants to be money, but they're not going to ban your VeChains and your IOTAs and your Singularity Nets and stuff like that. I mean, I hope. Okay, so that's all I can say about that. And then finally, Wilshire Phoenix files for BTC fund. Well, motherfuckers, how do you know, Shomari? How do you know we're going to get a tsunami? Well, fuckers don't pay fucking millions of dollars to just apply for stuff if they don't see the money's going to come, right? Right? Like, and this is their second one. So they already lost 10 million on the first one. So you don't do that for nothing, right, guys? I mean, learn about the big world of money. They're not just throwing around money for fucking nothing. Now, given, yes, these guys are billionaires, so 10 million's like a Starbucks coffee to them, but they're also greedy fucks. They just don't throw around money for nothing, and they're smart. That's why it's called smart money. So, I mean, there's nothing really to say about this, I guess. I mean, they're going to use, I guess, a few little technical details I could tell you is that they're going to get their price discovery from the CME futures contracts. And I don't see why the SEC would deny them for that, because the CME futures contracts have not been manipulated, right? Price manipulation. So the SEC, so let me say something. The SEC has been denying ETFs and Bitcoin funds because they keep saying price manipulation, price manipulation, price manipulation. Well, the CME has had futures contracts in America for, was it 2 years now, 2.5 years? I don't hear any complaints about market manipulation. And they're only using 4 exchanges for their price discovery on those contracts. And so, I mean, like I said, I mean, I always talked hopeful talk, and then we all got denied. So I don't want to talk too much hopeful talk now. But what I just want to say is the truth is just, or what I hope is, the SEC will say, well, you know, the CME is not being manipulated, so maybe we can approve your thing, right? I don't have much hope in the SEC. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. Like, I've kind of sort of given up on them. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not worried about them anymore. I'm worried more about countries coming online and just new products. Like an ETF from the SEC right now is, I don't really care about that anymore. We've moved on. That was back in 2018 and 19 when we're desperate. We're not desperate anymore. So SEC, you want to be a bunch of assholes? All right, go for it. And so that's my opinion on that. All right, so great. So we had a great show for you today. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. So subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bye. Love talking crypto. Look. It's the favorite time of my day. And so thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Saturday weekly or crypto wrap-up. And like I said, I got a good one for you tomorrow. India is using Aetherium. You'll see. Like, I'm not just talking about for some little agency. On their ports. Yeah, they're shipping ports. So that's why I want to tell you, when we read this stuff like blanket crypto ban, yeah, I think they mean crypto, that money shit. Wannabe money stuff. I don't think, well, they're using Aetherium, and I'm going to read it to you tomorrow. So we'll yap about this story again and about tomorrow's story when we get there. So don't worry yet. All right. So subscribe here. Bang. Watch this video here. Bang. My name is Shomari Clarke. Look. I'm always on duty. Always watching our money. Look. Shomari Clarke. Always on duty. Bang. Yes. Over and out.